Yes, that's right. We're going black and white, or I like it better gray, because gray is the lighter side of dark and the darker side of light. So it's in the middle. It's a balance. And the reason for this today, for this vlog, is that I'm gonna do a sketch marker portrait for my niece Laila. I'm gonna be using gray tone markers. I also did before for her parents the gray tone marker sketch portrait for my sister and my brother-in-law. So for her, we're gonna go about the same. Okay, I'm gonna use the same paper. I'm gonna use the same markers that I used to make for those portraits, and we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, for my vlogs, I show you the materials I use, which brand, just to let you know that I'm not getting paid by them to do this reviews. I bought these items and materials with my own money, and I'm having fun with them. It's my own review, my opinion, just to help you out and let you know what I use for all my artworks. You know, after making colored portraits and caricatures, it's kind of nice to actually go black and white like this and actually show you how different it is and how easier it actually is, because you got to deal with only one shade. You go dark and light and in between. So let's go ahead and do some sketching. Start with a sketch of the face. So once I'm done with the sketch, again, I'm going to, like before on my previous vlogs, how to mask a portrait. Now again, I'm gonna get my towel and magic tape. Again, I'm gonna lift the pencil marks, make them very light. Again, when we start off this drawing, I'm gonna start off with light gray colors, and as I go along, it'll be from light to dark. We will see. Okay, there we go. I think now we are ready to color the portrait. Okay, so these are my Arteza gray tone markers. They are everblend art markers. I have 36 of them. It says here 36 gray tones, blendable alcohol-based ink. It even has replaceable tips, non-toxic, so it's also fine for if you have children they want to use. My children are always welcome to use all my art stuff at home, especially my paper, my markers, everything. So if you look at the back, it actually will show you the shades of grays that this one has. From it shows the code, number code, and what color. Example, the first one is A154. That's dolphin gray. We have white diamond, clear water, glacier blue, powder blue, cloudy gray, storm gray, smoke gray, deep blue gray, charcoal gray, stone blue. For its price, it's very good. It's a lot cheaper than buying Copic markers. Before I used to buy the Copic Chow gray tone markers. It has, I think, six markers, or 5 or 6 markers of grays, and I actually used it. My first time to use it was when I drew a portrait of my daughter. It was nice. It was good. I enjoyed it. Copics are really nice markers. I can tell you that. But to spend that much for a few markers is too much for me. I don't have that budget. So I, like before, the one I used from my previous vlogs and previous drawings, instead of using Copic skin tone markers, I looked for an alternative and I saw Ohuhu markers. And this time, for the gray tone markers, I found Arteza gray tones, and these are nice markers, you can see. The only thing here is that it doesn't have a brush tip, so it's this tip and this one, the fine tip and the chisel tip. So, but it's okay, doesn't really matter as long as you're layering the grays right. This is gonna be a nice project. This is my niece Laila, and let's go ahead and start coloring my niece's portrait. So I will start with the light ones, of course. And we just learned today that she was in a math competition at school. She's a mathlete, what they call it. And she actually won silver. That's pretty amazing. Very proud of you, Laila. We all are. Sometimes you just gotta trust this process. It might look like that. Am I getting there? Am I doing the right thing? It's like the colors are not matching very well, but you know, you have to be very patient. Sometimes you don't really know what to do next. But just keep adding layers, and we'll get there. Okay. Now it's looking like there's just so many stuff that needs more to be done here. Of course, we just started coloring the sketch, but you'll see slowly, by slowly, we'll show you that it will have a nice outcome after a while. Okay. Anyway, this is a jelly roll sakura, bright white. I have 3 sizes, 0.8, 0.5, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, and a 0.1. So these are very helpful, very nice product you can use for highlights like this. Okay. I need to, this area, I need to make this darker, as well as this area. There's a lot of area that I need to make dark, especially this one. You see? So what's holding me back? Because sometimes I don't want to overdo a drawing. As I've said, I start from very light to dark, so it's a step-by-step process. I'm just doing the light areas, then carefully I'm going to darken these areas. Because once you darken the areas, then there's no, especially with markers, you cannot erase markers. You can overlap with a white marker, paint marker, or white ink pen, but that is not enough. It's not going to cut it. Your drawing will look like patched up work. So I really want to make sure that before I color, that my guides are final. Okay, so sometimes there's a point that you just have to decide, or just have to, you know, enough is enough. Otherwise, you might overdo drawing this already. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. I'm happy with it. If I try to look at every detail, I'm not gonna finish. This is how I like the drawing to be. Not too detailed, but enough. And how sketchy it is. You can see, if you look closely, the white ink that I used, some I leave untouched so that the highlights will really come up, but some I actually smudge it and it looks like paint. If you look at it closely, it's nice. And under a light, it actually stands out in an angle if it's under a light. Very nice. I like it. So let's unmask and see the entire portrait. I'm sorry if my hands don't look their best. This is called hard work. Not from drawing though, from real work. My drawing is not my work. This is just passion. It's very important to me. Okay, that looks very clean enough. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm sure my niece is gonna be happy with her portrait, especially my sister also. And again, her name is Laila. She's a very bright, talented young lady, and we're all very excited how she turns up in the future. Now, time to sign it. Here's a nice spot here. Okay, there we go. So that was fun, and that was my niece Laila. Laila, I miss you. Your Tita Joey misses you, and the whole family, of course, also. I hope you liked your Grey Tone sketch portrait. I don't know, but I hope I see you soon, all of you. We've all been missing you. Anyway, the portrait turned out very well. I really liked it, the outcome, and we're gonna do more of this in the future. Again, thank you for watching. If you do like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. You have a nice day.